What's up, y'all? Like, I hate that my background back there is a mess. But yo, what's up, y'all? Look, as I try to make it bigger too. Okay. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to Currently Building Generational Wealth Lifestyle. I am one of your hosts, the one, the only, and the flyers on today. I am Danielle Bailey, and of course, God is the ultimate host. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, what's up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while, but hey, I've been living, okay? Things have been lifing, okay? Life has been lifing. And I wanted to go live. I tried to go live last week on YouTube, but it was a struggle. So nonetheless, here we are today. We are back. And I think this is going to be the introductory in a new series that I really and truly want to do. I have finally come to like the understanding of each platforms. So like I am on Facebook, I am on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. And so I'm trying to figure out what content is for each platform, right? What can I say on Instagram that I may not be able to that'll go well with my audience, that doesn't go well with my Facebook audience, really and truly trying to figure that out. And I feel like I recently gathered that information like last week. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I actually put it in my phone. I feel like I kind of like, yeah, I kind of grasp it. So this is what I said, right? I was like, TikTok is going to be like my therapist for Black women page. So I'm going to provide great therapy tools for Black women. You also can take it a little bit personal into my own life as a Black woman that suffers from depression and anxiety. I can do like get ready with me videos. Like I can do all of that to show. I feel like and this may be broken down into several more videos or whatever. First of all, I'm going to use YouTube as my business platform, right? As I grow and rebrand and rebuild my business. So I'm going to use that and document YouTube because I feel like a lot of you guys that follow me are therapists and are business owners in a sense, or you wanting to open up your own business. So I'm going to use my YouTube platform for more of the business aspect. And I'm so glad that I was able to break down these social media pages to understand what type of content fit well on each other, is because I was trying to put content, the same content on all each page. So let's just talk about this, right? All content does not go across on each social media page. It depends on who your followers are. Like I can't, for me, and what I realized, I've been trying to make my content fit for each page, and it just doesn't do this. And that was one of the reasons why I feel like I've lacked on YouTube, is because I want to try to make one certain content for YouTube. Like I said, make all the content cross and all of that. And my YouTube viewers are not necessarily interested in some of the other content. Y'all are interested. A lot of you guys are interested in business tips and stuff like that. Like y'all may want to see a little bit more personal side of me, but really like business tips. I feel like that's what my YouTube content needs to be, because all of the comments that I'm still getting right now is based upon what is it? How to I can show y'all. I can tell y'all better than I can show you, because I'm still getting like, and this one I want to say this um therapist or whoever, like really and truly get you a YouTube page, whoever, any type of business owner or whatever it is, like get you a YouTube page and make videos, because like a lot of my videos that are getting clicks and stuff like that are videos from years ago. Like I've been getting a lot of comments upon, like I did a how to resubmit a corrected claim to insurance companies. Like that was my most viewed video lately. You know how long ago I made that video? That was years. So if I'm looking at the data that is gathered by YouTube, a lot of my videos that are getting comments on is about business. So to me, I have to stop fighting the urge of I want this to be on this page and force that content down people. No, like, no, that's not what y'all want. That's not, y'all want the business aspect, the business tips on, and so like that's what I'm learning from each page, what to give each audience. And so as a result of me fighting back and forth, I stopped making content for YouTube because I'm like, I'm fighting and I'm going to now rely, I'm just going to make content for Facebook because Facebook is my go-to, it's my safe place, instead of being like, no, just don't make content for Facebook. And then Facebook keeps me local. I'm a global kind of girl. Okay. I don't know about nobody else. Local is okay. But me, where I'm trying to go and how I'm trying to work in this lifestyle, I'm a global girl. And Facebook just ain't gonna get it. So I got to get off of Facebook because Facebook, like I said, Facebook is my comfort zone. I know that if I say something, somebody is going to comment and all this other kind of stuff. And I really need to see where it goes. So like I'm excited now. I'm getting more excited because I am actually going to, like I said, make more business content for YouTube or whatever. And so I'm excited about that. And I'm actually going to go through a whole new. So y'all make sure y'all click on that like and that share and subscribe button because I'm going to go through a whole process of rebranding my business, like rebranding it. And when I say rebuilding it, I feel like I've gotten real lazy, right? Like when it comes to my business or whatever, I feel like I've gotten real lazy. I have not really done the things that I needed to do. So let me tell you this, right? So I was coming to, this is what prompted this video. I was coming into the office this morning, or well, not this morning. I was coming into the office this evening. And so as I'm putting the key into my door, like all of a sudden, like the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, "It's you." And I'm like, "It's me." He was like, "It's you. You're not where you're at because of you, not because of nobody else, not because of me. It's you. You're not where you at because of you. You're not where you at because you're not doing the work. You're not where you at because you have become lackadaisical. You're not where you're at because you are allowing your emotions to rule you. It's you." And like I had to sit with that. Like I was like, damn. I mean, like really and truly becoming more self-aware and understanding it really is me. Like the Holy Spirit was like, you have the ability to be a multi-millionaire. I didn't told you already that you're gonna be her. Like you're going to be that, but it's you. It's nobody else. It's really you. You are the one that is holding you back. Like I said, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I am not I'm lacking systems. I'm not following the systems that I already have in place. Like it's nobody else but me. And so I was like, so just sitting up here, like, okay, God, like it's me. I'm gonna put that on my shoulders. I'm gonna put that on my back and say it really is me. Because if I look at it, it is me. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I have become very lazy. I'm not returning phone calls. I'm not going to meetings like I'm supposed to. I can't tell you the last, like I have allowed my emotions to control me. I can't tell you the last community meeting I went to. I can't tell you the last Facebook Live I did, knowing that that's what attracts and bring clients into my business. I can't tell you the last YouTube video that I did that was consistent with a plan. Like I can't tell you any of that because I have not been doing it. And so if God is saying it's you, like how can God bless me with the millions when I don't give him anything to work with? You know, I don't give him anything to work with. So like I'm just like, you know what, God, you're right. Like my latest views have been on my latest views on YouTube have been from videos that are years old. Years old. Like I'm talking about how to get credentialed. That video right there is doing numbers. How to resubmit a corrected claim. That right there is doing that. That people asking me that about that all the time. Like, and then the crazy part about it is that somebody emailed me the other day about, yo, how have you decided, are you doing your couch to private practice? Like, when can I get in that group? When can I do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had people ask me about the couch to private practice, and I have yet to respond to some of them. So like, it's God is saying, it's you. Get it together. Do what you're called to do. Stop allowing your emotions to move you. And so I was just like, you know how when you hear that truth, you just be like, dang, it really is me. Like, it really is me. What you said. It takes time. There will always be setback. If success is meant, it will be manifested. It absolutely will. It will be manifested, but you still have to also do your part. And so and I know that I have, and for me, and the reason why I keep getting signs like this from God, because I'm on a timeline. Like, I'm on a God has told me the promise years ago, back in 2017. God has told me the promise of, you're going to be a multimillionaire by the time you're 40. I'm 38. I'll be 38 at the end of the month. We got 2 years. So God is saying, hey, let's go. Let's be consistent. Let's go. Like, you've had some time, you've learned, but the consistency that you're lacking is there. You got 2 years. I'm gonna have 2 years. And I believe the promise, and I believe already, like, God had told me last year that I would touch $1 million this year. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stay consistent on my part. Like, I am allowing my emotions to rule me. I am not focused. Like, I'm getting distracted. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see this, or I don't see the views, or I don't see how it's going to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know. I'm putting this out. Nothing is working. I'm doing this. And so I'm getting discouraged instead of still looking at the promise and still keep going. Like, that's what I'm here to encourage y'all today. Like, if God has given you a promise and He has given you a word, like, keep going. Don't lack the consistency, because that's what I am struggling with today. I am lacking the consistency upon trying to get to God's promise. I'm allowing my emotions to really and truly dictate what it is that I do. So God is giving warning, like, all right, daughter, let's go. Let me see. You're responsible for me getting in the LLC. Things are moving great now. So like videos like that, like, people are saying, hey, I got credentialed because I followed one of your videos, or like that type of thing. Like, the videos are helpful. So it's like, you got to get back to producing these. Like, you really got to get back into your zone on what it is. Because again, I wholeheartedly believe this. I believe that we are all kingdom business goes forward. And I believe that we're all connected in a circle. And what I have, people are connected to this. I can't tell you how many people have come across this YouTube channel and said, because of your video about how to get credentialed, I am now credentialed with such and such. So now I'm able to operate in my purpose, because God placed it up on my heart to make the video so that you can learn. Like, this is how God operates. This is how God provides. God is saying, make this video. Somebody gonna come across it. They're gonna start their business, and then whatever the people that are connected to them are then going to get the help that they need. Like you said, my problem was I was afraid to ask for help. Right. Like we have to explore all of this. And that is something that I'm going to be able to talk about. Like, now that I know what this channel is going to be, like, this channel is going to move forward in. Like, we're going to talk about how to ask for help as business owners. We're going to talk about when it's time for you to go and take a business course. We're going to talk about our mindsets, okay? Like, we're going to really talk about all of this that impacts our business to this day. Or we're gonna talk about, like, when is it good for you to, go ahead and hire some help or whatever. Believe that God is going to send you some help. I'm the type of person, I got it, I can do it all by myself, and that's not it. We can't have that. So, like, I'm excited about, with this journey and how I'm going and how I'm going to be moving forward. And I'm also need to, like, because I got some notes here, right here, right. So, like, the reason why I'm saying that it's me and it's like it's nobody else. Like, I started slacking on. I used to have this where I was, because I would forget to build folks copay. I would build everybody between the hour of 8 and 9 o'clock for the day. Like, everybody copay was coming out between that time because I would forget to build at your session. So I was able to collect people money in the beginning. Hey, your card declined for whatever reason. Tell me the last time. And my clients got used to that, and it was easy. And the reason why I was doing it between, like, I believe it was like between 7 and 9, is because I was up having prayer time with God. And so I would use that time when I was having that prayer time with God, and I would just pull out my phone and I would bill all the clients for the day. And I feel like God was also saying, you need to build it during this time because you gonna forget, right? And so I've slacked off on it. Clients co-pays, I'm remembering the day of, I'm remembering 2 days later. Like, that's not, you can't have that type of system like that. That's not good business. A copay supposed to come out today and you charging a client 2 days later. Like, I have my LMSW, you know what I'm saying? A social worker that I supervise. Like, I forgot to take her payment with the last, because I had to charge her Friday. I had to text her Friday and say, hey, I had to text her Friday and say, hey, I got to charge your card 2 payments. That was $150. Like, some people don't have that type of money, like, it just depends. So, like, me, like I said, like, when I was sitting down here writing down talking points, like, I've started slacking and not doing the things that I'm used to doing. That's one of them. That system. I need to get back where I run them credit cards every morning between 7 and 9. Not following the system that I put in place, or lacking updated systems. Let's talk about that. Some of my systems are outdated and they are not working. Some of them are not even in place. Okay. Like, we have to have systems that are really up to date, that are really able to produce. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the systems I rent out my building there. Let me tell y'all this old school. One system that probably will never change is my schedule. I'm a pen and paper girl. Okay. I got and I know a lot of times I'm a pen and paper kind of girl right here. Okay. I use Marlene Fresh, what's the, how you pronounce her name? Fresqua. I use a therapist plan. Okay. I am a pen and paper kind of girl. I have to know my schedule, and I do not allow clients to because I'm a person. I do not allow clients to book their own appointments. They have to book through me. I got to be able to control my schedule, because if I wake up in the morning time and I see I only got 2 clients for the day, that's what I'm mentally preparing for. It's 2 clients of the day. I don't need a client to wake up that morning. I don't need 3 clients to wake up that morning and they go see, oh, Danielle got some appointments available, and they sit up there and they book up them appointments. I'm only prepared to deal with 2 people. Now I got 5. I can't do that. So my booking system is always gonna be through me, okay? Or always gonna be through somebody, like that. Where they have to approve it first before you can book. I'm sorry or whatever. So, like that type of stuff. But me being able to, I got to find a better system about sending it out to my clients, because right now I'm texting them and they send me back what they got available. Instead of, I want them to be able to see maybe on some type of calendar, hey, this is what I have available, because the text message could be overwhelming, you know. And so updated systems, finding an updated system that actually works, you know. Even though I could go through my EHR for my bookings, but I do not like clients to have that much control over my schedule. Anybody to have that much control over my schedule, because like I said, if I wake up in the morning and we only got two people, that's all I'm prepared for mentally to deal with is two people. Let's see. I asked my family and friends for help to purchase a 4 unit multi-family house in Florida. I use 1 unit for rent. I use one unit, use one unit and rent out three, which helps me repay my. That's all right. I like that. That's a good idea with being able to generate income and stuff like that. What is a 4 unit multifamily? What is that? Like I've heard of a 2 unit. Down here in Louisiana, we have two. So like how is it four? How does that work? But that's a good way to bring out, that's a good way to bring in money. What else we gonna talk about? So what I said, I got lacking having the lacking proper systems. I got to do that. So that's what's gonna be some of the topics that we talk about. Moving from one thing. Oh, and another thing, like we have to stop moving, or maybe it's just me. I gotta stop moving from one thing before the last thing is completed because I'm tired. Okay. Okay. Just 4 appointments is called quiet. Oh, okay. Look at that. I done learned something new now. Hmm. I like that. So do our apartments have their own kitchen, bathrooms, and stuff like that? Like we have duplexes down here. So like a house is like you got like a duplex. One on one side got the whole 2 bedroom, 2 bath, or whatever you decide to have, kitchen, all of that, and on the other side it has its own another one or whatever. But yeah, so like this is what this channel is going to be about. So buckle up, okay? If y'all have anything that y'all want us to discuss, please let me know. I may even do a I know one of the videos, yes, regular. Okay. Regular. Okay. So I guess like our apartment, the apartment that I live in down here is, I don't know what it's called. It's like 18 apartments or whatever. But it's apartment complex. But it's really not that big. It's not that big apartment complex. I'm actually looking for grants now. It's hard when you're a male, women easier. Really? I didn't know you was a male. What's your name? I see you come in a lot. None swirl zone. I thought you was a female. So to learn that you're a male, I like that. Because I see you coming a lot on my stuff. Thank you for your support. Okay, I want to say that. Thank you for your support. But yeah, y'all, like that's some of the stuff that's going to be coming real soon. Like I said, we're gonna be rebranding this practice, building stronger systems. Because again, if I want to, heck no, Alpha male. All right, Mr. Alpha male. Sure, my boy say no. All alpha male. I'm here for it. Are you an alpha by chance? Are you a Greek? Let's see. What else I'm gonna start talking about? Moving on, yeah, moving on from one thing. Systems are needed. I want to say this, and I'm gonna do a whole video about systems. Systems are needed because it's going to help your practice grow and things of that nature. I know a lot of times we don't like talking about systems and stuff like that because we think that we don't need them. But if I look at every job has systems. Okay, every job I've ever worked with, they have a system that had a proper protocol, and I was like, "Dang, yeah, that's why." Okay, what else? So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna start a new docu series, and I'm going to call it "Taming the CEO." Okay. So yes, no, I didn't pledge. I thought it was a waste of time, fam. You grad. I mean, fam. So you in Florida? What did you say? You in Florida? Are you? Yes, you did. Come on, fam. You like yo? I should have went to a HBCU. Okay. Let me say that I remember I seen that chick Angel, and she was saying like one of her biggest regret is that she did not go to HBCU, and I low key feel that way too sometimes. Like I should have went to a HBCU, but I did. I went to a PWI, but I feel like both of them. I feel like Northwestern, the black folks will start to take over anyway. But I went to a PWI, and I kind of like wanted to. I wanted to go to a HBCU. I wanted to go to Southern because I'm here in Louisiana. I wanted to go to Southern, but my mom was like, no, because I went to a predominantly white high school, and my mom was like, no, you're not gonna go down there and get turned out. So I went to a PWI because that's what I was used to. And I kind of just got stuck there because I like my friends and we all stayed there. But I've always wanted to go to HBCU, like an undergrad or whatever. I feel like I missed something, you know. So, but nonetheless, FAMU, I like it. I feel like I'm a square sometimes. That what my trainer used to call me. My trainer used to call me black white girl because he said that I was like a white girl nonetheless. But yeah, so the new docu series that's going to be on this channel, it's called Taming the CEO, and I'm the CEO, and my ass need to be tamed. Okay, I went to graduate school at a PWI. Oh, okay. Like my friend went to a HBCU for her master's, but I don't feel like she got the same experience that you get when you're in undergrad. You know, like when she went and got her master's, she was I don't know what her experience was, but it's not. I feel like it's not the same when you're going like when you're going to get your master's. You going there for a purpose and you going back home. Even though you may be able to get the experience a little bit of college, but when you're in undergrad, you in that thing, and I feel like I missed that a little bit or whatever. But nonetheless, yeah, and the HBCUs that are down here that had the master's program for social work, I didn't trust them. Unfortunately, they lost their accreditation one time, and I was like, I can't go down there. So I didn't. Shout out to them though. They got their accreditation back. Shout out to Grambling or whatever. I probably should have. I might go to Jackson. I thought about going to Jackson State to get my doctorate because they have the doctorate program for social work. So maybe I might graduate from at HBCU and with my doctorate in social work or whatever. I don't know. Have anybody thought about going to get their doctorate yet? Like, or any is anybody like in the and this is another thing that I kind of want to talk about is that we need to, and I'm going to do a series about we as Black folks need to really and truly get our we need to start publishing things. Okay, period. We need to be a little bit more publishing when it comes to research. We really need to start really publishing things that are going to help advance the community of the African American folks or whatever. Like we really need some research done. Just like I'm talking about going to the projects and doing some type of research. I'm not talking about working with no well-to-do Black people neither. Like we really need research upon how to provide effective treatment in poverty situations. Because some of these treatment modalities that we are learning in school and going to these, you cannot fully apply that treatment modality when these people are in poverty, when these people don't have the basic needs that they need, but we're following a treatment modality. So I feel like we need more treatment in that way so that we can understand our people, we can understand that and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like we need to start getting published a little bit more. If I get my PhD, it will be in African Studies to go with my LCSW. Thank you. Okay, like if I get my PhD, which I think I'm going to eventually go and get, um it's going to be with African American women who suffer from depression and anxiety. Like I already got my topic and I already want to go like in real life. That's what my topic is going to be about, publishing that, finding treatment modalities that really and truly work. Like right now I'm keeping up with treatment modalities that really work and I'm doing presentations on them and stuff like, and that's another thing, finding treatment modalities and start like that's another probably series that comes about in this whole journey right here is you starting to do workshops and stuff like that, and not being able to and not being afraid to say workshop that focus upon African American people if that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? But doing workshop, I think I did an African American female workshop who suffered from depression at the top of this year. And I talked about effective treatment modalities that are treatments or interventions. I really talked about interventions that I've used that has been successful with my own clients because that's what I primarily see. And it was really good. You know, some of the therapists like I had never thought about that. And so when I started basing my interventions, they are rooted in African American culture. Like that's something that we also have to look at, and I have to also look at the African American culture in the South and what that means. Because I went to the school that I went to for my graduate for my master's was SFA, and one of their specialties was reality. And I know reality, y'all may not have heard of. They made it up, but it's about rural communities, how to provide services to rural communities, and understanding that. And so, like, one of the studies that some of the stuff that we talked about how African Americans, how food is so big in our cultures, especially down here in the South. We gonna feed you, okay? If we ain't got nothing else, two things we gonna do: we gonna feed you, and we gonna give you a drink. Period. Okay. I don't know about nobody else. If we really look at if we really look at everything, we'll feed you. We're gonna give you a drink. So understanding that culture, you know what I'm saying? So when I have events, I have untraditional events, I have events that surround food. Now I can't necessarily have events that surround alcohol, but when I do provide drinks, I do provide it. And I think when I did my group last year, I provided like snacks. I did a group for African American women, and I provided snacks. And so like I had the little flutes, and we put instead of putting like champagne in them, we put sparkling, what is it, sparkling juice. So it still had like the little buzz of wine. It still had the same vibe as wine. Like if I'm really thinking upon when I say African American females, and I think about millennials and stuff like that, we love a good brunch, we love a good hookah. So I'm trying to bring those vibes into here, but it be a more safe space. And it was a really good group. So we need to start having those different types of conversations. Therapy is a little bit different and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know how I got on that tangent. But providing services and therapy services in a more effective way to people, sometimes we have to lean on culture. Like right now, Deion Sanders and Colorado Buffaloes is real hot right now. Okay. And like this is another thing when we're talking about culture influencing our practice, we need to be on the cuffs. Okay. So this week I can already tell you two things that's going to be discussed in all my therapy sessions. Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes, and we're going to talk about Kirk Franklin. People have already started. The reason why I know that this is going to be what they talk about this week is because people had already started texting me, but because I understand the impact that these things have had on the culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's our job as therapists to spin it to where it can be a teachable moment. I am good for taking a culture moment and making it a teachable moment. How can I apply this? Like the Shador, if y'all watch the Colorado Buffalo game and that 2-minute drill that Shador did to move the ball from the 98 lines all the way down to make a touchdown and to get a 2-point conversion, your girl, I got a low key got a sermon for it. Okay, like I could have preached that thing, And I got a client who was a big CU fan. Well, me and him both are Deion Sanders fans. We're not a Colorado Buffalo fan. We are Deion Sanders fans, so we follow Deion. But when I watched the game and I kind of thought about it, and I thought about that person, I thought about the last couple of years of their life and how a lot of adversity that they face. You know what I'm saying? A lot of adversity. But when they start coming to therapy, putting their head down and really start moving the ball like Shador did, when he got focused and he started moving the ball, even though he had adversity, they still would move the ball. Then they would still get back on the line. They got pushed back again. They got up with life quickly, and they kept on moving and they kept on going. But because you done got in therapy, now you have the coach, I think it's the football coach is there to help guide you through this thing. Like it's when I say I got a full blown way. Like me and him is gonna have a good time when we talk about that situation, because it's like, how are you going to deal with it? how are you going to deal with life? Like that 2 point conversion with Shador keeping his head down, not allowing the emotions, not allowing the crowd to distract him, but really like keeping your head down and really believing in yourself enough to know that I can do this. And like I remember at the end of the game, Shador was like, if Tom Brady can do it, then I can do it. Like, so really being able to keep your head down in the game, get back up when you face adversity, line back up on the line of scrimmage and keep it moving. And before you know it, you'll be there to a touchdown, and you have been and done the unthinkable. Right? So, and we're gonna talk about that. Then I got some people who are gonna who is able to identify with the Kirk Franklin situation because of the situation that they've been going through in their own life. So a lot of people are going to be triggered or whatever by it. So therefore, culture is going to impact my therapy sessions this week. So, and I'm just going to be there. I'm excited. I'm excited about the football sessions. I'm low key excited about some of the Kurt Franklin sessions, but I know that a lot of them are, see you later. I know that a lot of them may be heavy. So I feel like a lot of them are going to be heavy. The ones that's going to talk about the Kurt Franklin, some of them are going to be heavy because it's like they're triggered and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is the videos are coming back. We may just do lives because my phone space, okay, my phone space, I ain't got enough time to be recording videos. Okay, well I ain't got enough storage. First of all, let me say that I ain't got enough storage to be recording videos and then uploading them to YouTube. So we may do live because lives are easier. Like I could just get on here, hop on, talk, and we can move forward. So yeah, so I think that may be a little bit better until I can get some storage. I can get some storage and stuff like that. So what else we got? That's that's all I got. So learning how to tame the CEO is new docu series is going to be coming out. It's going to be some parts, and we're gonna tame this thing. We're gonna bring it in. We're gonna change it from being a not so thriving business to being a thriving multi-million-dollar business, and we're gonna do it here. Um, oh, check out my ebook transition an overview of swirling nun swirl zone on Amazon. Send me the link. Can you post the link in the comment section? Or maybe you can, if you got to go, come back and post the link for me. I'm really interested in it. Transition and an overview of swirling nun swirl zone. I Yeah, send that to me. Send me the link. I'd love to check it out. Or whatever. Do anybody have any questions or anything like that y'all may want to ask? No, campaign post won't allow me. Shit. Let me see. Send it to my email, okay? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, send it. Anybody have any questions that you may want to ask? Let me see this. Let me see if I can search it real quick too. Okay, I found it. Transition, black males, and overview of swirling by Nance. Is this it? Okay, this is it. Okay. Okay, I got it. I am going to check it out, my guy. My guy. I like this. I'm very intrigued by it. Okay, I'm very intrigued by the name. I'm very intrigued by it. So later again. See you later. All right, y'all. So that's kind of like all that I got going on over here. Like again, I am going to be doing more videos. Going to start a docu series, Taming the CEO, and we gonna build this practice brick by brick. Okay, we're gonna rebuild it. All right. So nonetheless, y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. If y'all have any questions, y'all hit me up. Freedom Therapy Center at gmail.com. If y'all got some topics that y'all want to hear me cover, hit me up. Bye, y'all.